Alright, back at base, I threw down my ice box here and filled it up with all the meat that we had. And I went ahead and put my table and my chair down so we can have a table and chair here and do the nightstand over here next to the sleeping bag for now. The next thing we're going to have to do for this quest is go ahead and craft us the machining bench. And we'll do that on here, and you can see that the machining bench takes wood, stone, iron nails, iron, epoxy, which we have 10 in here. That was made from bone, ground up bone, and rope. So you can just basically come in here and get the epoxy, all that bone that we put in here. Probably still have a bunch extra in here, so let's go ahead and take 4 more stacks of that. And we can take that and you can crush all that bone. And then you can, from there, you can turn that into epoxy. And then, of course, the rest we've covered. So I'm going to go ahead and get all that together, and we'll get this machining bench built, and then we'll go on after we get that up. Alright, machining bench is crafted. Let's take that guy, and we'll put him down right over here. Next to this, he's kind of like the next level workbench. Wish we could put him in the wall a little bit. Let's put him in front of this door a little bit, like right there. Go in and out here. Alright, so we have a machining bench, and then from there they want us to craft an infrasonic relay device, which, if we look in our tech tree, tier 3, let's see, where is that? That's down here. Interact to see a list of UDA approved missions. So this is like the next mission board, basically. And it looks like that is locked to level 30. No, that's that one. Why is that locked? What am I missing? Steel? Well, we're going to need gold wire. We're going to need copper wire. We're going to need steel. So yeah, it looks like we're going to have to unlock a few more things before we can do this. Namely, even to process gold, we would need gold ingots, which technically we have now because of the pickaxe that we've got. Aluminum's going to be the catch, probably, though. We'd have to find some aluminum, and we'd have to smelt it to get that. But we definitely need to unlock steel. Next thing. So if we go back to tier 2, let's clear that out of there. We want to get steel bloom unlocked. And so if we unlock steel bloom, we can make steel. And from there, we can say, okay, how do we do that? Well, there's a couple ways to make steel. We don't have any raw iron ore. We've got a little bit, but not a lot. So we can make it from iron ingots. Technically speaking, we should probably go farm some more iron. So let me do that first, and then we'll make steel from there. Like, I actually found some aluminum ore in here. This is that same cave that we've been farming out of. And just like that, we've got some aluminum ingots. So we might be okay for this, then. Not a lot of iron left in here. In fact, there's not a lot of anything left in here. I think we've just about tapped this place out. I've been looking. There was one node of iron. Of course, there is the gold in here, so eventually we'll be able to set up to farm gold in here. I'm not seeing anything else. That one aluminum node, one iron node. That might be enough to finish this quest anyways. Hopefully. Alright, back at base, and we're going to use this recipe here, which is iron ore and coal. And we're going to take a stack. We got a stack and a part that we came back with. We'll go ahead and craft that into steel bloom. And then we can cook that into steel. We've got 6 aluminum ingots here. If we get some of those gold ingots out and those copper ingots out that we got, and we take these over here to this guy, we should be able to craft wire. It might be a recipe we have to unlock, actually. Huh. So let's look real quick in our tech tree. We're pretty close to level here, so we could probably go farm a few monsters and get that. Where's that gonna be? If we do wire down here, Probably tier 3. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna have to unlock these. We'll need the next level that we can get before we can unlock those. Take that for now though and get that cooking over here. Toss that in there. Activate that, and we'll go ahead and toss in. We can't do the aluminum till we get the better furnace. Go ahead and toss the rest of... We have any ore left? We don't. We already put it away. Okay, that's fine. So all of this metal we can put away up here for the moment. Let me go kill some things and get the next level, and then I'll be back. How about you? You my next level? You're my next level. There we go. Alright, so now we can unlock these guys here. I think we have to go through this to get to those, so you, and you. Okay, so those are done. And we'll take those again, and we'll take the copper. And to craft this other thing that we're going to need, 25 gold and 50 copper. Which means we've got just enough gold. A little more copper. And again, it looks like we'll probably need another level. So I'm going to continue farming experience again until we get to the next level. Okay, so we hit level 23, and I started looking at the recipe here for this thing that we have to craft. Where'd it go? Right here. The infrasonic relay device. The catch is it wants 30 aluminum ingots, and I just don't have that many. We could go find aluminum in some caves and mine it and hope that our pickaxe procs and gets us more, or we can use what we have and try and go ahead and turn that into ingots. But to do that, we're going to need a few things. And so let's go ahead. We've already unlocked the cement mixer, so let's go ahead and craft that. Get that started, because we're going to need cement for after that. Let's see, I'm missing some refined wood. I should have some in here. Plenty. There we go. So let's go ahead and craft that guy. Get that going. Okay. Now we can put him down. Where's a good spot? So our masonry bench is right here, so it kind of feels like it goes there. If we can deploy him. It's kind of a big boy. Kind of a big old crafting thing. We'll put him right... Actually, let's just put him on this wall for now. Because he's going to be in the way otherwise. He kind of sticks out in the back. So you got to get him away from the wall. And then after that, to turn aluminum into ingots, we have to actually use this guy, the concrete furnace. And so we can unlock him. And then to make that, we're going to need at least 20 concrete mix. So if we go in this guy and we look at concrete mix, he wants something called tree sap, which we should have some somewhere, but we can craft some too. So if you take any kind of wood thing like sticks or even just wood, and you come here, you can turn that into tree sap in here. So I'm going to go ahead and max those 3 sticks out and get a 75 of those going, because we're going to need them. We're also going to need silica and stone. So go ahead and grab that. We are over encumbered, and that's fine. Go ahead and take that, because we need 20 of these, and I don't remember what the ratio is here. Let's see. It's 1. Okay, so we need 8 stone and 4 silica each. Max that out. That's going to give us 12. And then our limiting factor after that is what? Probably silica. Alright, well, we've got more silica in here. So if we get more silica here. And then if we take that and we max that again, we can make another 10. We only need 8 more, though, to make this guy. So go ahead and craft that. We'll let that finish up, and then we'll get this other thing made. Alright, so we got our 20 concrete mix. We should be able to make this new furnace here. What are we shy? I need a few more iron ingots. Okay. Grab those. Go ahead and get that going. While that does that, let's pick this guy up. That's that third furnace that we got out of the cave, but we don't need it, so let's grab that. And now we're going to take our concrete furnace, and we're going to see if we can put that right here. Let's see if it'll fit. It's kind of a big boy. Yeah, he might fit though. We can get him in there, right there. So there's our concrete furnace, and with that we can actually make aluminum ingots. So we have some more aluminum ore. We have, where is it? Gold, gold, here. There's 29 more aluminum ore. And we toss in this ore. Is it 1 for 1? Looks like it's 1 for 1, so we should be okay here. So we'll let cook out our ingots. While that does that, let's go ahead and unlock this guy with one of our points. So he's ready to go. And as soon as those are done, we can put this together. Alright, so we've got enough now. Let's go ahead and take that. Take that. And then, what are we missing? Steel ingots. I think I had some steel up here. There's 10 of them. There's another 8. There's another 7. That should be enough. Go ahead and deactivate these. Save our wood. And here we go. Crafting an infrastronic relay device. And while that does that, I'm going to put all this crap away. So, alright, we have an infrastronic relay device. Let's see. Does this have to be outside? Must be placed outside. Okay, let's take him over here and we'll set him here next to this guy. Let's see. Bam.
Nice work. This should help us stay in touch in the future. Goddamn bot getting in the way, treating me like I'm obsolete. Cost-saving Yudi.
He does not like the robot, that's for sure. So if we do interact with this, we now have the mission board, the same as you would if you were on the base. And you can see these are the different missions here. But, so that completed the other one. I don't know why this is here. Once downloaded the suit, there's no need for this item. Gotcha. So the item we didn't need. But that was it. So that was basically build your thing and put it out there. That's your mission board. And from now on, we'll be able to use that instead of that guy there. Since we last chatted, I moved this over here, put it on a foundation, because I might be expanding this out for farming before too long. So this will be here. And I did a little bit of collection. I've pushed my character up to level 24. So I've just stockpiled some things here to make sure we had a little bit of material. And I figure we'll go on to the next mission here and see what they want from us. So let's check this out. Let's see where we're at. So this is our mission board. And if you zoom in, you can kind of get a better look at things. So you'll see there'll be a pop-up here. If you're zoomed out, you don't quite get it. So zoom in, and you'll see what the missions are that they want. And so here's one here that's a 1 skull for 250. Shadowed investigation. But I was looking at this one. And this is a 2 skull. And this wants extraction of rare ice resources. So here's the thing. We have that ice box now. And for it to work, we have to actually collect ice from the cold area. So this might be a good one for us to do. It does require tier 3 tech, which that might be because we might need to be able to craft fur armor. I'm not sure what all it'll need there. Right now we're still rocking the cloth armor. If we look at our tech tree under tier 3, to go into the cold, at least in the base game, you really needed fur armor, right? And so you've got a bunch of Arctic stuff in here, but that's even higher than what we're talking about. So maybe in tier 2 is where we should be looking at. Yeah, here it is. The fur set. So right now we've got 3 points, so we would actually have to unlock as much. That's 30 cold there for those. That's 10 cold for those. The hood is 7 cold. The arms are 7 cold. And the feet are 6 cold. So really, probably these 3 would be the pieces that we'd want to unlock. I'm going to go ahead and do that and assume that's what they want us to do. And then here on the textiles bench is where you would craft those. When we get some more points, we'll make some more. That's going to need some rope, some leather, and some fur. So I've got all of that. I'm going to get those crafted up, and then we'll pick up and see what that mission wants. That's what we look like with that. Let's try these instead. Bam, bam, and bam. Now we've got fur armor. Got a delivery. What do we got? Collect drilling equipment from the Cenotai delivery pod. Alright, they gave us thermos. Nice. They gave us ice borers. They gave us biofuel cans filled. That's nice.
OES departing.
Travel to the location marked on your map and... Bye! Goodbye! Well, let's go ahead and fill these thermoses. That's 2 thermoses with water. So now we've got 2 full thermoses of water, we've got some ice borers, and then we've got the fuel to power those. And we're rocking that armor. So where are we going? Right here. Okay, so that's where we're going. So I'm going to go ahead and double click a point there so I can see it on my map a little better. See, it highlights orange. So we've got a little ways to travel. So let's start working our way that direction. And then we'll go from there. Alright, so we've come to a mountain pass here, so obviously we need to travel along this wall until we find an entrance into that zone there. Because obviously that's where we have to go, is into the zone. Likely what's going to happen is we're going to find a way in. We're going to have to travel through a lot of dangerous stuff to get in there. Wolves and bears. Still early in the day though, so hopefully we can get in and get out. It's possible a cave goes through all the way. Is that something we can risk? Well, let's find out. Maybe this cave passes all the way through. You know there's gonna be worms somewhere. There's always friggin' worms. Do we drop down there? If we drop down there, we're committing. Don't know that we want to commit that deeply until without a way to get back out. So let me go collect some materials so we can have some ramps. Just in case. Was that? That's not what we wanted. We wanted stairs. We're just gonna go ahead and pop down and we'll build down from there. Maybe. Okay, that way we can get back up. Get out of here if we want. And like I thought, it passes through. That's good. And now we have to be cautious. Because the cold is filled with polar bears. Ooh, I don't know what that is. There we go. What's that pulling? Because that'll pull something for the kill. Clean it up. I don't want it by the door. So now we move towards our spot up here. Keeping an eye out for health bars. Bunnies are one thing, they're fine. And anything else is not though, like that. Now we are cold. Where are we going? Keep going around this way, I guess. What is that? Is that a bear? Is that a bear? What are you? I don't know what those are. Goats? Wolves? What are you? You know what? We'll find out. Alright, well they're prey animals, whatever they are. That's fine. If they weren't prey animals, I would have been in trouble there. Another cave right there. I think. Looks like a cave. Going the right way? Looks like middle of the ice is where they want us to go. What do we have here? Super cooled ice deposit. Set up a bore at nearby ice vein and extract super cooled ice. Set up a small encampment. Okay, so this wants us to do a cement mixer, a concrete furnace, and a forge here. Okay, so I think we can set up the bore at least. Let's do that. And at least we can do this and activate it. We'll do the same over here. If these are anything like the deep ore veins from the vanilla game, they shouldn't cause things to attack them just for being on, but I could be wrong. We're gonna have to bring back our other stuff though. But we'll let this run. And this will just collect super cold ice. I suppose for now. And in the meantime, I'm gonna run home, I guess, and make more things to put as an encampment here. And I'll catch up with you guys when I get that done. So we have all the things it wants. I'm going to take some stone frames and some wood. I was going to do stone everything, but you can see our weight's already pushing it, and stone is super heavy. So let's just take what we've got. Let's see if we can get back to the area and set this up. Looks like we're at 150 ice right now. Either they ran out of fuel, which is going to suck because that means we're going to have to make more fuel, or they got attacked and shut down. Clean this corpse up out of the way so it doesn't attract predators. Further predators, I should say. Oh yeah, the wolves are all over the place. Nope, still got fuel. Okay. Maybe it just stopped because we got too far away. I don't know. It says set up a small encampment, so we'll do it in this cave. This seems like a good spot. Or this inlet right here. Yeah, it looks like you can dig your way in here, so let's just set it up right here. This will be out of the weather, if we get weather. Hopefully. There we go. And let's deploy a wall and a door. So we can at least hide behind there. And then we'll do walls on these sides here. A door over here. And a wall here. There we go. And just so I feel more comfortable, I'm just going to close it in. Hopefully that's out of the weather. Now I'm going to actually destroy these in the hopes that I get enough material that I can craft a door. Looks like I can. Bam. Alright, it's not the greatest encampment, but hey, it works. So now let's deploy you. Back here. Let's deploy you right here. Somewhere. And let's deploy you right here somewhere. Right there. That is not a forge. It's a furnace. Oh crap. What's a forge? We might actually have to craft something different. As it turns out. Concrete furnace. Forge. Versatile forge powered by coal for crafting various weapons and tools. Okay, so we have something new that we have to unlock, and we have to unlock some talent points before we can do that. So, I guess we gotta go hunting. Hi, Wolfie. Come get me. Yeah, come to Papa. Boom, there's our level. Just right there. We unlock in this tech tree this forge. That wants epoxy, steel, iron, and stone. Now, iron we can probably get back here. If this is a cave back here behind us, we can probably get back here and get some stone. And iron, both, actually. So, this will be your entrance. You can see the just like this. It looks like something. A lot of times they are. And you can dig through them to get to it. You need a lot of ice, by the way. You can see it's going to open up to a cave here. Be careful how cold it is, though. Alright, so our ice is collected. Here comes a weather event. I'm going to go ahead and unload all this ice out of my pockets here. Just keep this empty because we're going to go in here and see if we can't get some metal. There's some iron right there. How much are we gonna need for this? 20? And I think we get a limited amount here. Let me see. We go in here and we're gonna make iron. This is 2 to 1. So that's enough, actually. If we can put some wood in here, we can get this going and maybe cook enough here. Let's get that going. We'll run that. What else are we going to need for this? We're also going to need epoxy. And we're going to need steel ingots. And so we're going to need more iron. So we'll have to sneak back in here. Another thing we're going to need is charcoal. So we should get this thing cooking charcoal for us. Let that cook. Let's expand this a little bit. So we're going to open this up. Take that up. Then we will put down some more floors here like this. And then we can close this up like that. There we go. And it opens us up into the cave area there. Then we can put our workbench down right here. And now we have that we can actually craft the machining bench out of. We put our anvil down right here. I need to get some oxygen. Ooh, there's all kinds of wolves out here right now. One shot that wolf. Gonna get awful cold here real quick. We have to be quick here. Come here, wolf. Oh, that's a polar bear. Mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made. No, I'm dead. I'm so dead. The moment I saw that polar bear, I knew that was my ass. Well then. We'll respawn back at our other base and come back in the morning.